Example 12 on page 416. Simplify this rational expression. Let me rewriting it. Alright. You cannot simplify this directly because the numerator is not written in terms of factor forms. Similarly, the denominator is not written in factor form. In factor form means a number times a number. These terms are separated by plus, subtract, subtracts. So numerator and denominators are not in factor form, so you cannot simplify right away. Alright, but look like you can simplify by 3 because 9, 6, 3, and 12 at the bottom, they all have a common factor of 3. So let's start with that. Multiply out the 3. Okay. Let me do this first. I don't want to be too. Let's factor out 3 first. You would have 3x squared. Okay. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9x squared plus 3 times what equal to 6x squared? 2xy. Okay. And 3 times what equal to negative 3y squared? Subtracts y squared. Okay. Divide by. For this, let's factor out 3. 3 times what equal 12x squared? 4x squared. Minus 3 times what equal to 12y squared? 4y squared. Okay? So, let's see. I still can have enough space. Finish one more line. Equal right here. Factor out the 3. Okay? You factor the 3. The remaining now is 3x squared plus 2xy, okay, minus y squared. Bottom now is the remaining is 4x squared minus 4y squared. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So you have 1 times 3x squared plus 2xy minus y squared divided by 4x squared minus 4y squared. Alright, now you actually still can simplify further. By the way, 1 times this is just itself, okay? The 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times the whole rational expression is itself, okay? Anyway, now it does not look like you can simplify, right? But actually you still can. Now let's start with this denominator. Look like you still can factor out this denominator, okay? Again, it's the formula a squared minus b squared. Okay? You would have a minus b times a plus b. Okay? For this, before I start that, for the denominator, let's factor the 4 to make it cleaner. You factor out 4. 4 times what equal 4x squared? X squared, right? Subtract right here. 4 times what equal negative 4y squared? The negative remain, right? So y squared. You can go back and multiply and test. 4 times x squared is 4x squared. Minus 4 times y squared is 4 times y squared. If you get the same multiplication, that means you factor out correctly. Alright? Now, I'm going to apply this formula for x squared minus y squared right here, okay? So x squared minus y squared actually is equal to x minus y, right? A minus b, which is x minus y in this case, times x plus y. All right, so I will convert the denominator. I'm just focused denominator now. I will work on the numerator soon, okay? So 4 times, replace x squared minus y squared with these two factors, x minus y, times x plus y. Okay? So I'm done with factor out the denominator. Once you get this, you cannot factor any further. Alright, how about the numerator? We have 3x squared plus 2xy minus y squared. If you look closely, you have xy in this case. Okay? So they're two variables, not just one. And the leading coefficient is not equal to 1. So the factoring process would be a little bit tricky and will take a little longer, okay? So, same methods, 3x squared, right? Think of 3x and x, because 3x times x is 3x squared. Okay? Now, because we have y, this time, y squared, right? You would have y here and y here. And think about this, y times y is y squared. Okay? So 3x times x is 3x squared. So we get this term. How about this term? Y times y is y squared. So we get this term. The last term we need to get is 2 times x squared. So we need to come up with the correct number or signs, okay? Let's see, this is negative, so it looks like you have different sign. Let's start with, now because the coefficient is 1, right? You can think negative 1, which is 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, or the other way around. Again, you just have to plug the value in and test. Let's start with negative here, positive here, see what happens, okay? This means negative 1, okay? This means positive 1. I don't write it, but it's there, okay? Negative 1, okay? Positive 1. Anyway, you don't need that. Alright, let's see if it's true. Check this times this, you get negative x times y. Check this times this, you get 3xy. Okay? Now let's take 3xy, add with negative xy, simplify, you get 2xy. Yep, so you got this. So we're lucky. We're very lucky that we picked the correct sign, okay? If you start with positives here, negative here, you probably get the opposite. Now, this is just lucky that I got this negative here correctly. That's okay if you did not get it the first time. Just cross that out and rewriting the second line and put, the correct sign. Just switch the order. If first time you put positive, negative, it doesn't work out, that's okay. Rewriting everything again, but this time writing negative and positive and test it. Alright, so we know this is the correct factors. Again, you can test you on 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times y is 3xy. And then this term is xy, so 3xy subtract xy is positive 2xy. Okay. The last term you just multiply is negative y right here times positive y is negative y squared, which is good because the size is negative here. Alright, now we know the factors of these trinomial, okay? So these two are factors of this trinomial. So I'm going to replace these two factors to the trinomial. So replace here, I get 3x minus y times x plus y, okay? Alright. We just have to rewrite it this again, okay? Because you can't simplify anything here. So 3x minus y times x plus y. Now, we're done with factoring out all the numerator and denominator. The last thing we need to do is simplify. So you need to find a common factor in both numerator and denominator, and then remove that. Now let's start with 3x minus y. Is there 3x minus y a denominator? No. How about this one? X plus y? Yes. So the x plus y on top, x plus y at the bottom, they're common. How about this term? X minus y. Is there x minus y on top? No. So it is not a common. Same thing to 4. There's no 4 on top. So knowing that x plus y is a common factor to both numerator and denominator, we factor that out. Okay, so the remaining is 3x minus y, and for the top, factor x plus y, the remaining is 4 times x minus y. Okay, x plus y divided by x plus y is 1. Okay, 1 time this rational expression is 3x minus y divided by 4 times x minus y. And for this, you're done. This is the answer for example 12 on page 416. So you cannot simplify any further. You're done.